Let's take a look at number 9. And for number 9, when you see a fraction like this in a group of parentheses to a negative exponent like -1, we know that we can take the reciprocal of this fraction. And so a reciprocal is an instruction to flip the fraction. Anytime you see that -1 exponent, you'll flip the fraction. And so when we flip this fraction, we're left with y at the top. So we'll have y to the third power. And we're going to put that all over x to the -5th power times y. And so notice whenever I flipped it, I didn't change the sign for any of the exponents. And we can say that this exponent here is 1. Whenever you see that an exponent is not written, then it's implied to be a 1. And so y to the third power over x minus 5 times y to the first power is kind of yucky. So we can definitely simplify this further. What I mean by that is there is a property that lets you move around a variable with a negative exponent so that you can get rid of that negative. If you have 1 to the x, and that has a negative first power, there's a property that says that you can move this variable up to the top, and it will change the exponent's sign. And so another way of writing 1 over x to the -1st power is x to the +1 power, or just x. Another way of getting rid of a -1, right, is x to the -1st power. To get rid of this, we want to bring it down into the denominator. So another way of writing x to the -1st power is 1 over x to the 1st power. All I did was bring this down here, and I flipped the sign. Same thing here. I wanted to get rid of this negative sign, so I moved it up and flipped the sign. So using that property, let's take a look at the reciprocal. So y to the third power is fine, that's positive. And then x to the -5th power times y to the 1st power. Well, these are attached together, so I need to bring it up. So we have y to the third power times, and then we want to get rid of that -5, right? We want to make it positive. So that's multiplied by x to the 5th power times y to the -1st power. Now, another reminder with multiplication, when we're multiplying variables together, we're actually just multiplying the coefficient up front, writing down the variable, and then combining the exponents. So like 5x to the 2nd power, if that was multiplied by 2x to the -1st power, I would multiply the number up front, the coefficient. So 5 times 2 is 10. I would write down that variable, right? And so we have 10x. And then I want to combine the exponents, the 2 and the -1. So 2 minus 1 is just 1. And so very easily I can do that up here. X to the third power, right? Or y in this case, y to the third power times y to the -1st power is just, you're multiplying the coefficient. So in this case, we have these implied 1s up front. 1 times 1 is 1. And then we write down our variable y. And then we want to combine the exponents. So 3 minus 1 is 2. And to simplify that expression further, we want to just get rid of that 1. So we just have y squared. And so up here, y cubed times x to the 5th power times y to the negative first. We're just combining or multiplying the y's. So we want to write down the x. We have x to the 5th power, and then that's multiplied. And so we already did that multiplication here. Y cubed times y to the negative first power is y squared. So the answer choice is going to be C.